Folks, today we're going to do a war recap on our last war. Primarily TH9s. I think entirely TH9s actually, except for some of the lower levels that I haven't done before. But they did a good job this war. I'd like to show them on here. So let's go back. That's not where we're going. And let's get this out of the way. No. Let's go over here. Alright. Now. War has ended. Yes, it has. You can see we won 26-15 this time. Pretty good blowout. My team. First thing I want to show is Boss. Okay, his first attack. Boss is always fun to watch. I'm going to pause this. This is a TH9, lower level walls. Everything else pretty good level. And he's just going to go in. He's going to come in with. Let's see, Golem's here, Golem's about here, and then as you can see down here, he's got a boatload of Valks and Wizards, and just going to come in and just destroy. It's kind of like a second grade attack. Remember in second grade, the girls and the boys thought each other had cooties, and nobody wanted to play together, but there was notes going back and forth. Will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend? That stuff. It's kind of like that. Watch this. You're going to like it. If I can get it to play. There we go. Alright, now you can see kind of what he's got to work with. He's going to drop his EQs. He's busting in, not all the way to the town hall, but close enough with all the troops he's got. He can go his golems for meat shields, and he drops his wizards and his Valks. In my opinion, he dropped that heal a little soon. He was trying to protect from the clan castle, but I think he could have worked it in closer. Really doesn't matter, though. You can't critique too hard on a solid 3-star with a ton of troops left over. I would have dropped it in further, but in this case, you'll see it didn't make a difference. Now, what I was talking about, the second grade and the girls and boys, let's pause this. Now, look over here. All the wizards following that golem. And over here, you can't, they're kind of like dispersed between buildings and stuff, but every Valk is over here and every wizard is over here. It's like they just like divided up and said, no, I don't want to be near those boys. And the Valks went around this side and the wizards went around this side, and whether it was intentional or accidental, it's kind of funny. And it actually, he just tore this base all to pieces. Let me get rid of that. And let's go ahead and hit play again, and you're going to see. They just eat through it. There you go. Look over here on the left-hand side. You're going to see all the Valks going through and just shredding. And over on the right-hand side, you know, you still got your king over there, and you got your golem, and the wizards are over there just shredding. And it's just hilarious. They walk through space like there's nothing to it. And when you're all said and done, look at the troops. Over here, you've got, what, 5 Valks. And look at what you got over here. You got a couple of Valks, a couple of wizards, both full-size golems, the queen, the king. I mean, it's just great hit boss. Wonderful hit boss. Alright, so now, we're done with that one. Let's see, let's go back to the war map. And let's look at something else here. I'm going to move this thing around. Let's move it up here. Okay, now. Well, shoot, it's in the wrong dang place. It's always in the way. No matter where you put it, it's in the way. Alright, Chess Wizard this time. Alright, Chess hasn't got much playtime on here. Let's show him. Now, with Chess, it's going to be a dragon attack. First thing you need to do is Zap Quake, that lower one. Now I want to show you guys something. I'm going to pause it here. Now, the thing I see the most often with dragon attacks, and I hate dragon attacks, I don't do them very often at all unless it's just so stinking obvious it can't be avoided, is that people will go directly into the sweeper without paying any attention at all. Now, he's already taken care of that. Sweeper's gone. Air defense, gone right next to the sweeper. I just started again. Okay, there you go. He's taking care of that one. He's going to weaken that one with his last earthquake, and then he's just going to come in. There goes Drags. He's going to drop in behind these things and just overwhelm them. let's go ahead and actually dragon attack. You guys know the deal. You come in, you're overwhelming force. He's dropping out of his CC. He's got some balloons, raging them, and they're going to come in and just take out what the dragons don't. And you see they get pretty far ahead of the drags, take out the damage dealing guys for the drags, and it's all over. And that's it. Very, very nice hit chess. Let's go back, do another 3-star. A lot of good stuff here this past war. We really tore it up. Move that back down here so it's out of the way for now, but it'll be right back in the way in a second. You know the drill. Okay, Koloa. Koloa I don't believe has ever been featured on a video, but today he will be. Another dragon attack. Now, he's only got level 1 dragons. Now, this is very low base. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, pause. Now, very low base. Got a decent air defense right there against level 1 drags. Another one here. Much weaker, of course, but still level 1 drags. So, let's get that out of the way. And let's go ahead and see his attack. Now, I can't stress enough, doing dragon attacks, let's see, you've got these outer buildings, which will kick you, oh, that was a bad one. Okay, outer buildings, which will, if you're not paying attention, will kick you in the butt, because dragons move slowly. So if you don't take care of them, they're going to give you issues. Now, watch. Level 1 drags. First thing he does, he drops drags on the north and the western buildings and the southern building. No more outer buildings. He's done. Now, he's dropped all of his drags, including his CC with a level 5 drag, and they're all just coming in, and they're just going to walk through the space. Now, he couldn't avoid the air sweeper entirely here from the direction he's coming in. You got to kind of be at the mercy of where your dragons are coming in from taking care of those outer buildings. So he had a couple of drags that were going to be in the path of the sweeper, but for the most part, no, and he had 3 rages. Nothing. I mean, look at this. All gone. All kinds of time left, and look at most of his troops left. Anyway, great job, Koloa. Wonderful, man. Keep it up. We're gonna be doing this again. You're gonna be in the war starting. We're doing the search in just a little while here, and you're gonna be in the war that's gonna be starting tomorrow. And we're gonna do another recap on that. Move you down here. My team. One last thing. This is me. I'm not sure if we're going to run out of time or not, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. This is me, Town Hall 9, hitting Town Hall 9. A little higher attack. Okay, on this one, let me see if I can get this moved to the top and pause it. Okay. Now, I'm earthquaking in right there. And, of course, I got wall breakers. I'm coming in with a couple of golems, 4 P.E.K.K.A.s, 13 wizards, and the important part is what's in the clan castle. Right now, one of the most OP troops we've got is bowlers. And I'm getting max bowlers from a clanmate. I can't love it enough. It's perfect. Anyway, watch this. Bust in, and then with that plus the wall breakers, I'm going to be coming in. Ah, shoot, I still got from the last one on there. Alright, coming in here and here with my golems. Spread on wizards, dropping my wall breakers there, and now everything's wide open. Now, everything's going to just go in, and then I'm going to rage. Yep, once it all gets in there. Way to look. Now my CC, bowlers, and now they're in the rage. So, watch those bowlers go, man. They just destroy. They're so overpowered. It's got to be a limited amount of time before Supercell actually nerfs them. But as long as you've got good meat shields, your bowlers just keep going. And just keep going and keep going. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Got the king and a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s walking in front of the bowlers, coming around from the 9, now 10 o'clock position. And they just keep tearing it up. The P.E.K.K.A.s keep taking fire. And the bowlers just keep throwing stuff from behind them, and they just keep destroying. And you still got Pekka's king, still just running. The queen's still doing her job, and before long, let's go ahead and 4x it. Take care of the rest of it. It's just a nice, easy walkthrough. You just drop everything in the right order, and you're done. Anyway, folks, I appreciate, let me get rid of this thing. Appreciate you watching it. Hope you saw something you'd use. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. If you saw something you'd use, please like and subscribe. We'll be doing a war recap on the war that's going to be searching now, starting about this time tomorrow night. And hopefully there'll be more of these things in there. And let me get out of here and shut this baby down. You guys have a great night, and I hope you raid well, hit well, find some real goodies out there. Have a good night.